10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vern Law was from Meridian, Mississippi. He was a 6'3" pitcher for the Pittsburgh Pirates and one of the most famous Mormons to play Major League Baseball. But he came from Meridian, Mississippi, and grew up on a farm. He was a high school football star, helped his team to a state championship. A 6'3" high school basketball star. I think his school did not field a baseball team all the while he was there. So he played American Legion ball out of Boise, Idaho. He was from Idaho. And was an outstanding pitcher with the American Legion team. And in fact, his team was nationally ranked in American Legion ball. He attracted a lot of scouts, got to the championship game, and pitched a nothing game. Pittsburgh Pirates sent Babe Herman out to scout Vern Law, and he saw the nothing game. He also saw the competition of the other scouts, and he saw that the nothing game went through in the ninth inning, nothing, or even extra innings. But the opposing manager set up a 3.5 foot tall midget trying to get a base runner off Vern Law. Law didn't work him. He struck him out. Babe Herman went back and immediately called, Bing Crosby, who was the owner, one of the owners of the Pittsburgh Pirates. Crosby called the family, offered $2,000 to sign their son, and the mom was very impressed to talk with the celebrity online. He also promised the family that if Vern could help them to the World Series, he would buy them tickets to make sure they saw that World Series in person. So they signed with the Pirates, and 13 years later, Vern Law helped pitch the Pirates into the World Series, winning a Cy Young Award and winning 20 games in 1960. Bing Crosby did make good on the promise and helped the family to tickets to go see the World Series. Hello, everybody. This is Apple Brian, Apple Baseball Classics. Sometimes I get a hankering to play other kinds of games, and I've been feeling good about playing Strat-o-matic lately. So I have a 1960 Strat-o-matic season. We're going to play a elimination tournament for both leagues. And in the 1960 season, we're going to play best of 3 series for each setup. Here are the setup for the National League. Phillies will be at the Pirates. That's today's game. They'll play a best of 3 series. Second seed is the Milwaukee Braves hosting the Cubs. Third seed is the Cardinals. They're close to the Reds, and the Dodgers are the 4th seed. They will host the Giants. We'll also do the American League. Top seed, of course, in the American League are the Yankees. They're going to host the Athletics. Second seed is the Orioles, and they are going to host the Red Sox. White Sox are the 3rd seed hosting the Tigers, and the Indians are the 4th seed hosting the Senators. But today's game is the Phillies at the Pittsburgh Pirates. Here are your starting lineups for today's game. For the Phillies, Taylor at second base, Gonzalez at center field, Pancho Herrera at first base, Callison's in right field, Darrap the catcher, Walters in left field, Amaro at shortstop, Walls at third base, and Roberts is the pitcher. For the Pittsburgh Pirates, Verdon's in center field, Dick Groats at shortstop, Bob Skinner in left field, Roberto Clemente in right field, Dick Stewart at first base, Smokey Burgess at catcher, Don Hogue third base, Bill Mazeroski second base, and the Deacon, Vern Law, is on the mound. All right, welcome to everyone who has joined us. Feel free to make comments as we play. Vern Law takes the mound. He has completed his warm-up tosses, and Tony Taylor steps into the box. Michael Stearns is with us. Hi, Brian. Saw my first major league game in 1960, LA Coliseum. That was a weird stadium, was it not? Dodgers 7-5, home runs by Hodges. Musial, looking forward to your replay. Thanks for joining us, Michael. And I'm looking forward to getting some Strat-o-matic going here. Somehow I've got this shadow on, and then we get. All right, here we go. First roll of the game. 2-2 is a line drive to the second baseman, Bill Mazeroski. Nobody is on base, but if there was, it could have been a triple play in Strat-o-matic. Taylor is the first out of this game. Tony Gonzalez, the center fielder, comes up second for the Phillies. All right, I think we gotta close the curtains here. It's a bit sharp on the cards. And here we go. I think we can see the cards better that way. Pitch to Tony Gonzalez. 6-9 is a 15 on the split. That's going to be a single for Gonzalez. Phillies have one out and a runner on first base. Playing basic Strat-o-matic as Pancho Herrera steps into the box. By stealing, I just go by the letters and I don't hold the runners. If there's a 4 catcher, I take 4 off the number. A 3 catcher, I take 2 off the number. 2 catcher, I had 2. And a 4 catcher, I had 4 to the steals. That's my rules on that. It's been a long time since I played Strat-o-matic. I used to play it exclusively for many years. Played, though, hundreds of more APRA games than I have Strat. All right, Michael Stern's still wearing splinters from the Coliseum seats. I can imagine, where did you sit in relation to left field in the high screen? Here's a pitch to Pancho Herrera. 1-9 is a swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs in the first. Johnny Callison is the batter. I think it was Callison who hit the home run off of John White, broke my heart, in the 1964 All-Star game. 3-8 is a base hit. 1 is a single. So we got Phillies on first and second. They're threatening in the first. Phillies are the 8th seed in this tournament. And, of course, the Pirates, defending champions, are the number 1 seed in the tournament. Catcher Clay Darrell steps to the plate. 4-4 is a fly ball to right field. Roberto Clemente is under it and puts it away. No runs, but 2 hits in the first inning for the Phillies. Go to the bottom of the first. Nothing. Robin Roberts is pitching for the Phillies. And I think we'll put always put the pitcher on the right, and I'll put the batting cards on the left because they roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that way across. We're in Forest Field. The Pirates are the home team. And Pirates come to bat for the first time in this game. Bill Verdon steps into the box to be spectacled. Center fielder for the Pittsburgh Pirates. 2-7 is a leadoff single for Billy Verdon. He is a C stealer. Dick Groth, the National League MVP, 325 hitter, comes to the plate. 2-11 is a single 2-star advance, so it's going to be first and third for the Pirates and nobody else off of Robin Roberts. Brings up Bob Skinner, the left fielder. Don't think I'll put a play on here. We'll just play it straight up. Here's the pitch to Skinner. 2-7 is a ground ball third base B. If one or more runners are forced, run on first is out. Batter is safe. The other runners advance. So Verdon scores. Skinner's out at, let's see, yeah. Grote's out at second base, 5-3. Skinner's at first base, and the Pirates take a 1-0 lead in the first inning. Well, here's Clemente, 300 hitter in 1960. 4-6 is a possible triple. That is going to be a three-bagger for Clemente. Man, did he dominate the 71 World Series. You can see him hitting, in my mind's eye, hitting a triple in that series. Skinner will score, and it's 2-0 already for the Pirates in the top of the first. Dick Stewart, Dr. Strangeglove comes to bat. It's early in the game. The Phillies are going to play the infield straight up. Here's the pitch to Dick Stewart. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. Very shallow. Caught by Ken Walters, or Johnny Callison playing right field. 2 outs. And the runner has to hold. Smokey Burgess, one of my favorite 1960s players, Smokey Burgess. All he could do was hit line drives. Wasn't a great defensive catcher, but quite a hitter. Here's the pitch to Smokey. 5-4 is a fly out to right field. That is it for the Pirates in the first. But they get 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. We go to the top of the second inning. It's Pittsburgh 2 and the Phillies nothing. All right, we'll put Vern Law back on the mound on the right side, and coming to bat for the Phillies in the top of the second is Ken Walters. Here's a pitch to Kenny Walters. Hi, Bruins fan. Bruins fan says it's nice to see Strat on the table. 5-9 is a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Walters is struck out by the Deacon. 1 down. Ruben Amaro, Phillies shortstop. 2-10 is a ground ball to Dick Grote at shortstop. Grote throws across the diamond to Dr. Strangeglove. Dick Stewart at first. 2 outs. Third baseman Lee Walls, former Cub, will step up to the Pirates, or Phillies rather. 4-7 is a ground ball to second base. Bill Mazeroski is a fielding column 1. And 5, he makes the play. 3 outs. We go to the bottom of the second. Score is 2-0 Pittsburgh. All right, Robin Roberts did not have a very clean first inning. Let's see if he can get together here in the second inning. He'll be facing the bottom of the Pirate order. Don Hoke, Bill Mazeroski, and Vern Law. Vern Law could swing the bat a little bit, not a bad hitter. Here's the pitch to Don Hoke. 1-8 is a ground ball to Lee Walls at third base. A throw across, 1 down. Bill Mazeroski. 3-4. Sometimes my 20-cent die gets stuck in my roller. 3-4 is a pop-up on the infield. Ruben Amaro is under it, calls for it, and makes the catch. Okay, we got hitting card number 3. No DH in this tournament. For the batter, Vern Law. 4-3 is a fly ball to left field. That is Ken Walters, and he is a 2. That's an out. He makes the catch. 3 up and 3 down for Vern Roberts. He did put it together here in the second. We go to the top of the third. 2-0 Pittsburgh. And let's see, Robin Roberts will lead off the top of the third for the Phillies. He is a hitting card 2. And Vernlaw goes into the 1. There's the pitch. 2-10 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Third strikeout for the Deacon. Top of the order, and Tony Taylor, right-handed batter. Here's the pitch to Taylor. 110 is a single. Tony Taylor is 1 for 2, and he is the only A base stealer in the game today. And let's see, we're going to add 4. That's going to be a gimme. So Taylor is 1 through 17. Always give 20 a chance to be out. He's going to be safe at second base with a stolen base. Tony Taylor's at second with 1 down in scoring position. Tony Gonzalez representing the tie and run. Goes into the box. 6-5 is a ball to the shortstop. That is Dick Grote. He is a fielding 2. That's an out. And runner holds. 6-3. Gonzalez is the second out. Pancho Herrera, the first baseman. 281 hitter with 17 home runs for the Phillies in 1960. 5-8 is a line drive to Dr. Strangeglove at first base. He makes the catch. 3 outs. So no runs, 1 hit. We go to the bottom of the third. 2-0 Pittsburgh. Who is going to win the World Series as Bruins fan? Well, I'm picking the Astros in 6 games, but I'm kind of rooting for the Phillies. I like the Phillies more than the Astros. Used to like the Astros back in the 60s when I would go spend some of my summers with my uncle in Texas. That's the only games we could get on TV, the Astros. So I was an Astros fan back then. Bill Burton steps into the bottom of the third. Former Rookie of the Year of the St. Louis Cardinals. I think he was Rookie of the Year in 1955. Longtime Major League manager. Managed short time with the Yankees until he was replaced by Billy Martin. While he was managing with the Yankees, he got a death threat one time because he was playing Elliott-Maddox in center field over Bobby Mercer. I think that was about 1975. Here's the pitch to Verdon. 4-7. It's going to be a single on the splits. And Billy Verdon is 2 for 2. C base stealer. If he decides to go, he would be safe 1 to 11. And then the catcher, Burgess, adds 4 because he's a 4 player, 1 to 15. So fairly good odds. I think he'll go for it. And Verdon is just barely safe. Close play, stolen base. It was good. And here's the pitch to the NL MVP, Dick Grote. 1-6 is a base hit, 2 base advance. That's going to score Verdon. Pirates add to their lead on the RBI single by Dick Grote. Grote is not very fast. He's an E stealer. 3-0 now Pirates. Grote was you probably all know this, but he was a outstanding college basketball player at Duke University. Bob Skinner steps into the box. No outs. A run is in. Robertson from the stretch. Here's the pitch. 4-4. Ground ball to third. That is Walls, he's a 4 at third base. That's going to be an error on Walls. E5, one base error. Pirates have first and second. Still nobody out, and Bobby Clemente coming to bat. Tripled his first time out. Roberts is in trouble. There's a stretch and a pitch to Roberto Clemente. 1-5 is a fly ball to center field. That play is made by Gonzalez. Clemente's out, one out. Dick Stewart. Some power here. He had 23 home runs in 1960. He has as many as 33 with the Red Sox, I think in 63. 5-5 is a ground ball to second base. Stewart is out at first, 4-3. Runners advance. We got Pirates second and third, 2 down, and Smokey Burgess, 294 hitter in 1960, followed by Hoke, 282. So I'm not going to get anything really by walking him. Here's the pitch. Burgess, 5-7. Ground ball to second base. That is Tony Taylor. He is a 3, and 10-3 is another error. Error on Tony Taylor. E4. That scores Grote. Skinner goes to third. An unearned run makes it now 4-0 Pirates. Two outs. Don Hoke comes to bat. Runners on the corners. He's still playing normal. That 5-5 is a ground ball to second. This time Taylor's got it. Throws to first. 3 outs. But the Pirates score 2 runs. Let's see, on 2 hits. I think both those runs are unearned. We go to the top of the fourth, 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, the World Series, which starts Friday, Bruins fan is giving a slight edge to the Astros. Looking forward to that series. We'll be watching. Vern Law goes back to the mound. He so far has a shutout going, and Tony Taylor, the top of the order, steps into the box for Philadelphia. No, it's not Tony Taylor. Let me get this right. Out of order here, we got Ellison leading off for the Phillies. Okay, back in business here. Johnny Callison steps in. Came up with the Chicago White Sox. 6-11 is a ground ball to first base. Dr. Strangelove fields it and steps on the bag and assisted. 1 down. There's the catcher, Clay Dalrymple. 5-8. Line drive to Dick Stewart. He's doing the job with his glove today. Here is Ken Walters, 2 outs in the fourth. 2-3 is a line drive to Mazeroski at second base. 3 up and 3 down for the Phillies in the fourth. 4-0 Pittsburgh. Well, Robin Roberts returns to the mound. He has given up only 2 earned runs. He gave up 2 unearned runs in the last inning. And Bill Mazeroski will lead off for the Pirates. Bottom of the fourth, they're up by 4. There's a pitch to Maz. 2-3 is a ground ball to the shortstop. That's Ruben Amaro. The throw to first. 1 down. Vern Law steps into the box. 3-6 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That's the first strikeout by Robin Roberts in the game. Here's Billy Verdon. 5-11 is a ground ball to first base. Pancho Herrera is a 3. 15-3 is an error on the Philly first baseman. So Verdon takes first. He's a C stealer. Stole a base last inning. Dick Groat's batter. 2-6. Base hit for Groat. There's no asterisks after that. Groat, by the way, is now 3 for 3. We could send Verdon to third, 1 through 17 to be safe since there's 2 outs. 20, he's going to be gunned down. Let's make that center field to third base. And that's going to be the end of the inning as Verdon is cut down trying to advance. All right, that'll send us to the top of the 5th. There was no runs and 1 hit in the bottom of the 4th. 4-0 Pittsburgh. Ruben Amaro leads off the top of the 5th inning for Philadelphia. Amaro is 0 for 1. 1-11 is a ground ball to third base. Don Hoke scoops and throws the long throw across. 1 away. Vern Law is in a little bit of a roll here. He has retired 4, 5, 6 Phillies in a row, mostly on ground balls. Here's the pitch to Lee Wallace. 1-8. That's a base hit for Lee Wallace. He's a C stealer. 1 through 15, he'd be safe as Burgess is a 4. All right, so he's going to try to steal, but he does. Just barely safe. Pirates argue the call, but they'll be unsuccessful. Roberts may sacrifice here and may not. He's going to swing away. 3-8 is a ground ball to third base. No runners are forced, so the runner holds at second. Put one on the ball, but didn't advance the runner. Here is Tony Taylor, 2 outs, runner in scoring position. Phillies looking to get on the board for the first time. Here's the pitch to Tony Taylor, 2-7 is a ground ball to Don Hoke at third, the throw across, 3 outs. That's all for the Phillies in the top of the 5th. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Go to the bottom of the 5th. Pirates 4 and the Phillies nada. Robin Roberts goes back out to the mound, the pitch to the bottom of the 5th inning. And Bob Skinner is due up for Pittsburgh. All right, here's the pitch to Skinner. 2-8 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Amaro throws across. Skinner's the first out, bottom of the 5th. Here's Bob Clemente, tripled in the first inning and drove in a run. 3-10 is a base hit for Clemente. D stealing. That would give him 1 through 9 chance, but with Dalrymple being a 4, I'd make it 1 through 13. I think I might go. 17, he is gunned down. Dalrymple throws out Clemente. 2 outs. Settle down, Apple Brian. Here's Tony Gonzalez, 2 outs. 4-4 is a, wait a minute, I messed up here. It should be Dick Stewart. We're still on the bottom of the 5th inning here. So I moved the wrong card. Dick Stewart's the batter. So 4-4 is a ground out to 4-4 is a ground out to third base. That is Don Hoke. Hoke is no, that's going to be Walls. Walls is a 4. So 14-4 at third base is another error. Stewart's on by an error. That's the 3rd error by the Phillies. We'd have 2 runners if I wasn't trying to steal. There's Smokey Burgess. 6-9 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Robin Roberts pitches out of it. There was no runs on 1 hit, 1 error. For the top of the 6th inning, 4-0 Pirates. All right, Vern pitching a shutout. He comes back out there. He pitched 20 complete games in the 1960 season. I think he was, or 1959 season, rather. And I think that was 2nd in the league. Tony Gonzalez leads off the top of the 6th for Philly. 5-9 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. Gonzalez goes down. That is 3 strikeouts for the Deacon, Pancho Herrera. 6-9. That's a base hit, single on the splits. Herrera is at first, 1 out, and Johnny Callison. That's a 6-9, and that's a 15 on the split. That's going to be a single 2-base advance that sends Herrera to third. First and third, Phillies not in a rally here. Clay Dalrymple. Pittsburgh will play the infield back. Bruins fan asked me, do I still have my motorcycle? I do not. I miss it. Used to have a Triumph, and we sold it when we bought our travel trailer last year. But I drive by motorcycle shops, and I kind of get the itch again. 2-3 is a problem here. That's going to be a ground ball to second base, a plus injury. First of all, the second baseman is Mazeroski, and that's going to be an out. Let's see, run on first is out and completion of double play. So that's a 4-6-3 double play. Run doesn't score, and Maz is injured on the double play. I don't think we'll do injuries. I think we'll skip the injuries in this tournament. I want to not doing very many games recently, so I want to see the Stars play. All right, that's it for the Phillies in the top of the 6th inning. They get 2 hits and no runs, no errors. Bottom of the 6th, 4-0 Pittsburgh. Going to use 4-man rotations in this tournament and consider a day off between each series, or 2 days off if the series goes 2 straight games and then out. All right, so Vern Law is so far pitching a shutout for the Pirates. We'll see who's leading off. Law will hit third in this inning. He'll of course stay in the game. Don Hoke leads off the bottom of the sixth inning for the Pirates, looking to add to their lead. Robin Roberts goes into the line, and here is the pitch. 5-4 is a fly ball to right field. 1 out. Hoke goes back to the dugout. Bill Mazeroski comes up to the plate. Hero of the 60 World Series. He was a great defensive second baseman. Probably nobody turned double plays better than Bill Mazeroski or more quickly. We saw one of those last inning. 6-9 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. And now the pitcher, Vern Law. 4-7 is a split number. 4 is going to be a single for the pitcher, Vern Law. Decent hitter for a pitcher. 2 down. Pitcher speed are considered 1 to 10 on the base. This is Bill Burton. 1-5 is a fly ball to center field. Tony Gonzalez is under it and makes the catch. That's it for the 6th inning. No runs on 1 hit, no errors. We go to the top of the 7th, 4-0 Pittsburgh. All right, the 6'3" right-handed pitcher, Vern Law, is kind of plowing through the Phillies order, and he'll be kind of at the bottom of the order. Walters, Amaro, and Walls for the 7th inning, then followed by the pitcher, probably a pitch hitter if we get that far. Here's the pitch to Ken Walters, the Philadelphia left fielder. 6-6 is a fly ball to Skinner of the Pirates in left field. 1 down. Ruben Amaro. 5-10. That's a ground ball to the shortstop, Dick Grote, who is a 2-22. Is an out. 6-3, 2 outs. Lee Walls. 2-7 is a base on balls. Base on balls to Walls. 2 outs, 1 on, and we will go to that pitch hitter. That's it for Robin Roberts. He goes 6 innings, gives up 2 earned runs. And let's see, for the Phillies, first of all, pitch hitting for the Phillies. Would be Tony Curry. So Curry in for the pitch hitting. Pitch from Vern Law. 5-8 is a line out to Dr. Strangeglove, who makes the catch. It's the end of the 7th inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning stretch time. 4-0 Pirates. Bottom of the 7th inning. Let's see. Dick Grote will lead off for Pittsburgh. And the new pitcher for the Phillies is going to be Humberto Robinson. And all the fans say, "Hum Baby Robinson." Here's the pitch to Hum Baby Humberto. He's facing Dick Grote, bottom of the 7th. Goes down by 4. 1-8 is a leadoff single for Dick Grote. Definitely not a base stealer at EE rating. Bob Skinner's the batter. "3-9" is another single. Grote is only 1/11 speed. He's going to hold up at second. Pirates have first and second. Here is Roberto Clemente. Clemente is 2 for 3 on the day. He is swinging away. 2-10 is a base on balls, and Robinson is in a heap of trouble. Bases loaded for the Pirates. Dick Stewart's the batter. Infield playing back for the Phillies. 5-3 is a ground ball back to the pitcher. Let's see. 7-2 is an out. It's going to be a 1-6-3 double play with Dick Grote scoring. And now it is now 5-0. Two outs, and Smokey Burgess the batter. So the runner on second goes to third. That's Skinner. Clemente's out at first, and the batter's out. Here's a pitch to Smokey Burgess. 1-11 is a ground ball to first base. Pancho Herrera flips to Robinson covering. So a horrible start for Robinson, but he kind of pitches out of it. The Pirates get 2 hits and 1 run in the 7th. We go to the top of the 8th. 5-0 Pirates. So Verlaw working on a shutout. We'll pitch to top of the Philly order. That is Tony Taylor, Tony Gonzalez, and Pancho Herrera. Here's the pitch to Tony Taylor. 3-10 is a base on balls. Taylor takes first. Verlaw frustrated with himself. He knows he wants to throw strikes here with a 5-run lead. Make the Phillies earn it. Don't give them free passes. Tony Gonzalez. 4-8 is a split. It's going to be a single 2-base advance. And the Phillies have first and third. When I played Strat-o-matic, I used the same fatigue rule, 7th inning for pitchers, unless, let's see, for basic. And if 3 bad things happen, we'll consider the pitcher fatigued. So we got first and third, 2 bad things have happened, and Pancho Herrera comes up to bat. Pirates get something going in the bullpen. A little early for Roy Face. I think we're looking at maybe well, right-handed. So Clem Labine working in the bullpen. Here's Pancho Herrera, 1 for 3 on the day, first and third, no outs. 6-7 is a possible base hit. 18's too high. It's going to be a line drive to the shortstop, Dick Grote. 1 out. Johnny Callison. We're all looking for a double play ball here. Here's the pitch to Callison. 5-7 popped up on the infield. Dick Stewart is under it and makes the catch. 2 down. It's going to be up to Clay Dalrymple to get the Phillies something out of this. 3-4 is a fly ball to right field. That's Clemente's territory, and he makes the catch. 3 outs, no runs, 1 hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 8th, still 5-0 Pirates. All right, it was a rough start for Humberto Robinson, but he came back with a double play and a ground up to get out of the last inning. So he's going to throw this inning. Don Hope the hitter for Pittsburgh in the bottom of the 8th inning. Pirates up by 5. All right, here we go. 1-5 is a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here. Don Hope goes deep and makes it 6-0 Pirates. And maybe that's going to be it for Humberto. So Robinson came in the 7th inning. He pitched 1 inning, gives up 2 runs. And coming in to pitch for the Phillies, Dallas Green. Green will be pitching to Bill Mazeroski. 3-6 is a line drive to third base, caught by Lee Walls. 1 out. Vern Law is tired, but he's going to go for that complete game and stay in the game. He has 1 mark left on his fatigue. He'll bat. Here's the pitch to Vern Law. 4-10. Ground ball to third. He's a 4 fielder. 18 on 4 is a ground out. 2 away, top of the order to Bill Burden. Burden's had a good day. He's been on base 3 times, 2 hits and an error. Here's the pitch to Billy Burden. 2-11 is another base hit for Burden. 2 outs. Dick Grunt, the National League MVP, 1960, steps into the box. 2-9, and that's a fly out to the center fielder, Tony Gonzalez. 2 hits, 1 run for the Pirates in the 8th inning. We go to the top of the 9th, 6-0 Pittsburgh. All right, this is the 60 Phillies, 60 Pirates. Final inning of game 1 of this new project. Bottom of the order for the Phillies, Walters, Amaro, and Walls. Get to the pitcher, will be a pinch hitter. All right, here we go. Ken Walters steps into the box for Philadelphia. We got do something about XX Fun. There we go. Block the user. All right, Walters. Here's the pitch. 3-5 is a leadoff single for Ken Walters. Phillies need a ton of base runners. Walters does his job. Here's Ruben Amaro. 231 hitter, no homers. There's the pitch to Amaro from Vern. That, by the way, is going to be it for Vern Law. He is now tired. And when you're tired and Strat, you better get him out. So it for Vern Law. He goes 8 innings. And it's a safe situation, but we're going to go ahead and give Roy Face some work. He'll be pitching for the Pirates. Roy Face, 10-8, 2.90 in 1960. I think he was like 16-1 in 59. He had an incredible 1959 season. Vern Law, little guy with a forkball. He'll be pitching to Amaro. No outs and a runner at first. 4-10 is a catcher's card. That's a 4. 11-4 is a foul out caught by Burgess. 1 down, 2 to go. And then we'll get a shutout, but it won't be a complete game shutout. Here's the pitch to Lee Wall. 6-8 is a line drive to Don Hoke at third. He puts the squeeze on it, 2 outs. And now we're going to need a pitch hitter for Dallas Green. And let's see, we've got, we'll go with Bobby Gene Smith, pitch hit for Dallas Green. Just going to be up to Bobby Gene to keep this game going. Here's the pitch. 2-8 is a line drive to second base. Bill Mazeroski on the catch. That's the inning, and that's the ball game. No runs and a hit. No errors in that inning. Final score, Pittsburgh Pirates 6, Philadelphia Phillies nothing. Here's your score sheet. Let's see, the Phillies had 3, 4, 5, 6 hits on the game. Well pitched by Vern Law. Pirates had 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 hits. Both teams had some errors. First of all, the Pirates Pirates didn't have any errors. They played a clean game. All the errors, and there were 3 of them, were against the Phillies. All right, that's the first game of this tournament. I'm not going to be playing all the games online. That would be a ton of games for this type of a tournament, but I'll play at least one of each series and maybe 2 games of each series. I'm also going to start a second project, and that's going to be went through yesterday and organized a fast drive football project with colleges. I went through each conference or league in the colleges and picked their school's best team and set up 18 tournaments for each league. And I want to come up with the best, for example, the best squad to ever come out of the Big 12 or the Big 10 or the SEC. Combine the SWAC conference with the WAC. We'll find the team. That will be a single elimination tournament. Might do these tournaments like every other day. Like tomorrow, I might do fast drive. Anyway, I think we're off to a good start here. It wasn't a particularly great game, but the Pirates are on their way to defending their 1960 championship. Thanks, Ken Castro, for joining us. Bruins fan, Jared Kmeyer, and Michael Stearns was with us here today as well. I think that will do it for today, and we'll be back tomorrow, same time, same station. Have a good day, everybody, and God bless.